Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and an edited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more public footage related to law enforcement activities. It really helps us do original full-length reporting like this. Sharing this video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended to illustrate the consequences of shoplifting, trespassing, resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and being under the influence, and discourage others doing so. Defendants are considered innocent until proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
JCPL dispatch 2 hour ETA.
That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
It might be a Verizon pole, though, that's the thing.
6327. Great GPG coming through.
The power lines come off on the diagonal and go that way, and this is on the telephone. So if you look at it, it's pure wall. Hello.
Hey, you a patient?
Yeah, right.
How are you?
Okay.
I'm okay.
You feel okay? You want to come to the ambulance, and we'll do a basic checkup? If you don't want to go to hospital, that's fine. There's no charge.
SUV coming through.
No, you can come here. We just want to make sure you're okay.
I am okay. I'm totally okay. I don't want to. No, I know that.
Around 9:23 p.m. on January 8, 2024, Officer Blake Demeter, with the Hopewell Township Police Department, responded to a motor vehicle accident involving a 2019 Volkswagen Jetta on Harbourton Rocktown Road in the vicinity of Harbourton Mount Airy Road. When he arrived on scene, he observed others assist the driver in exiting the vehicle. The vehicle had sustained damages, and there was airbag deployment inside the vehicle. The driver was identified as Carolyn.
Ambulances cost like a lot of money.
No.
We don't charge anything.
We don't charge anything. This is a.
There's no charge.
There's no charge.
There's no charge going in there. Get checked out, whatever the case is.
I'm really okay.
Okay.
I'm really okay. I'm shaken up. I'm just shaken up. I'm okay. Like nothing. I don't feel anything. I'm okay.
All right.
No, I'm okay.
Good deal.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
We're gonna.
Is the airbag exploded?
Yeah,
Airbags did yeah.
Did it hit your face?
No.
Okay. You were able to self-walk out?
I was able to get out of the side of the car because of some people that helped me.
I'll write in here for right now then. Okay. Watch out, guys.
You're absolutely sure you don't want it to be checked out? To do a basic vital.
It's just an anxiety thing. I'm okay. I don't feel harmed in any way.
Okay.
We're gonna get a piece of paper for you to sign. If you're in the ambulance and fill it out. She doesn't want. Yeah, she's. We're not gonna check you out. It's just warning.
No, I know. I don't want to.
Yeah, but I do want you to sign it.
Yeah, we're just. It's just a waiver saying that you're refusing medical attention. That's all it is.
Yeah, there's nothing.
It's part of our records. That's what we have to do, right?
No, it's fine.
If you don't want to.
It's just onto the money thing.
No, there's no money.
100%. There's no money.
There's no money.
Volunteer squad. There's no charge. Trust me.
Ma'am, just watch yourself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check them out real hard.
I know that you guys called it as a JCP&L, but that's a Verizon pole. So JCP&L is just going to get here in 2 hours and tell you to fuck off.
Yeah.
That's Verizon? That's Verizon pole.
Yeah, pretty positive.
Yeah, they're just going to get here 2 hours later and tell you.
That checks out.
Yeah, basically.
Good evening.
How you doing, Gus?
I'm here. Good night.
Yeah, right.
That's for the fire company. They're claiming that most likely a Verizon pole.
No primaries on it. It's all low voltage.
Alright, so there's no power lines attached?
I'm no expert, but there's look like power lines, but they're saying it's not.
All right.
I'm going to go touch it.
Yeah, no, definitely wouldn't touch it.
Oh, because I see that. See how top that line?
Yeah.
It doesn't connect here.
Oh, yeah,
So I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
That checks out.
She's not gonna be too happy.
Nope.
gotta figure out. Fuck this roll off. Stupid. It's gonna be a long check.
Seven?
Phone number is 7. Sit down, your mental notes for your report.
Yeah. It looks like you can see the tire marks right here, Adam. Came off the road and then.
Where do you see where my phone is?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you already saw it. Gotcha.
Yeah. So there's a cone back there.
Yep.
That's exactly where I just left it over.
Yep. She must be going fast. It's not really not that icy.
No, I checked it. I didn't see any ice.
She seems to be okay.
Yep.
I don't have
I got a print now.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
What's your name?
I don't know. Ma'am.
Do you want to come back over here?
Yeah. Come back over here.
I'm okay. I'm a little shaken up.
Okay, we'll come over here.
Hi.
I have an anxiety disorder, and
I got you.
I'm having like a little bit of a panic attack right now, and I don't want it to reflect poorly on me because of like how I'm acting.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Are you good here?
We're good.
Okay.
We just, she doesn't want to.
Okay. That's
No, I'm
fair.
okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm very scared.
But later, if you change your mind or something, just call 911. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So here's my question to you. And I asked before, you wanted to do field sobriety testing. Okay.
Okay, so
No,
you're refusing to do the field sobriety test.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Officers like.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
So
Literally
listen to me.
shaken up so
Listen
much.
to me. Listen to me right now. Okay? I'm giving you the option to do the test. If you do not want to do it, then we're just going to move forward in our investigation.
Okay.
As the officers were speaking with her, they observed indicators of impairment. Carolyn told Officer Demeter that she blacked out before she crashed. She also claimed that the icy roads contributed to the crash. First responders arrived on scene to evaluate Carolyn, but she declined further medical attention. Based on the officer's suspicion of impairment, Carolyn was asked to perform field sobriety exercises. However, she declined to participate in field sobriety exercises, and she was placed under arrest for driving under the influence.
All right, turn around.
Mind put your hands behind her back. You're under arrest for DWI.
What?
Yep.
Just don't tense up. I think we should be good. Just lift your sleeves up.
How did you do that?
Yeah, it's a refusal. You refuse to perform testing.
We are suspecting that you're okay. So we arrest you on
Locked. Double locked. Alright, man, we're gonna walk to the back of my car.
Wait, how do I refuse this?
You refuse testing, so just walk over here.
You can't. No, that's not true.
Well, you just refuse testing. Alright, ma'am, so here, stand right here. I'm just gonna pat you down real quick. Just very light. Pat you down. Okay. Alright, so back seat, you're going to be videoing all recorded at all times. The back seat is clear, weapon to contraband.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Sure, we need an operator or are we good?
How does this work? Just because I denied. I'm sorry, just because I denied.
One second.
Just let him talk, please.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Just,
I'm
ma'am.
not sure if
Please
I'm
don't, please don't touch me.
Okay, well,
It's worth a try.
Excuse me, say it again. What's your question?
Wait, so because I deny?
No, you're being arrested for the suspicion of driving while under the influence, okay? Whether or not you wanted to do the test, okay, that was just going to help you if that's the case, but we're suspecting you're under the influence.
I'm sorry, what would the test do?
It helps us.
Do you want me to do the test?
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late now. You refused.
So,
like I said, you're going to be videoing all recorded at all times in the back seat, okay? Just in the
57 Verizon.
well, like I said, you're arrested for DUI, driving while under influence. You refuse to do the testing, and we're going further in investigation. Now you're under arrest.
I didn't drink.
Well, again, anyone who does that is obviously saying they don't drink.
That's not true.
Ma'am, please go in the back seat. Ma'am, please go in the back seat.
I'm not trying to resist arrest.
You are resisting right now. Could you please go in the back seat?
But this is
you're making this worse for yourself.
I don't know what to do in this situation, sir.
You are making this worse for yourself. Please sit.
Let's get moving.
Let's go. Like I said, you're videoed and auto recorded in this back seat, okay?
Dude, I can't get in.
Alright, I'll help you in, okay? Let's pull my track. Yeah, come on. Yeah, get in the back.
Officer.
Ma'am, sit up real quick.
I'm...
Move your... There you go. What? Follow you in.
This is insane. I can't even, get my phone to,
We'll grab all that stuff and bring it back to the station. Okay. Stay right there. Alright.
After she was placed under arrest, her vehicle was impounded for a 12-hour hold according to John's law. Officer Demeter transported Carolyn to the Hopewell Township Police Department for further processing.
Hopewell, starting mileage, vehicle 220 to 30, one female.
5067.
142, 195, 142, 195.
One 195, 2152, 130.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So because I didn't...
So a refusal, that means you didn't want to conduct the field sobriety test. That means we further our investigation, and now you're placed under arrest for DWI. If you refuse, you get placed under arrest. And I can smell odor of alcohol from your persons. In the circumstance you crashing a vehicle.
I didn't crash the vehicle.
The fact that we believe they're under an influence.
Local Township Public Works Advisor will be bringing barricades out to both intersections. Receive engine.
What's gonna happen with my car?
It's gonna have to get towed.
To where?
To the wherever, I think it's Covey. So it's gonna be placed on, so how it works, you're not gonna be able to get your vehicle, I believe it's 24 hours. Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Dave.
So if I did a field sobriety test, I'd be okay?
Now, once going to happen is you're going to be performing tests at the department now. So you're still going to be getting charged. You're going to have a court date and everything, but you're still getting charged with DUI. So how the field sobriety works that you refuse to do, that we can go further in investigating if you are how much you are under the influence. You refuse to do that.
Do you understand how that's confusing?
And we gave you many opportunities to comply with us.
I was complying. I didn't understand that the other option was to be arrested.
Man, where do you live?
I live in.
Are you gonna be able to have someone pick you up?
I don't know. I don't have my phone.
Well, we're gonna have the phone come back to the station.
I'm sorry. What was that?
We're gonna bring all your personal stuff back to the station.
Okay. When I have my phone, yeah, I'll be able to call somebody, but I don't know anyone's number off at the top of my head.
Okay. Like I said, you're gonna have the phone.
What station are we going to? Hopewell? what's gonna happen with my car? What's gonna happen with my car?
Like I said, it's gonna get towed to the tow yard.
Do you know where it gets towed to?
We're gonna have all that information. Ma'am, are you the registered owner of the vehicle? Is it in your name?
Go ahead with your ending.
142-201. 142-201.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Seinfeld.
We'll close it.
At police headquarters, Carolyn was read the standard statement for motor vehicle operators and agreed to submit breath samples. Her alco test results indicated a back level of 0.167%, which was about double the legal limit of 0.08%. She was later released to a sober adult, her court appearance, after he signed the potential shed light warning form on Carolyn's behalf. Carolyn was issued the following citations: operating under the influence and reckless driving.
Alright, man.
Sorry.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
right.
like a little
Yeah, that's a little drop.
thing. Yeah.
Actually, it was clear, weapons of contraband. We're just gonna walk over here. Just gonna take a right into that doorway. So unhook you real quick. I'm gonna take a seat on the bench. Oops, sorry. Alright, take a seat. Alright, I'm just gonna have to hook you to this handcuff.
It's fun.
Alright, put it right here. Is that okay? Just gonna double lock it.
It's a little tight, but
Is it tight?
a little bit, but it's okay. I get it.
So you got plenty of room in here. Just make sure. There, good. Alright, just give me a second, okay?
Sure. What do I do without the phone? Like, how do I?
We're gonna bring it back. The search truck is gonna have to put the car up, and then we're gonna have the phone, and everyone's gonna bring it back.
Like, you understand how this is like really jarring, right?
How?
What do you mean, how?
You were placed under arrest for DWI. You refused to do our testing.
I didn't refuse.
No, you did. You said you refused about 5 times, 6 times.
Okay, so if I refuse to do the test,
Correct. You're
then
placed under arrest
what?
for DWI because we have the further investigation of that you're under the influence. You can smell alcohol in your breath, and you refuse testing, so you're placed under arrest for DWI. That's how it works.
that's how it works. Okay.
Sharon? Sharon?
Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
It's insane. It's aggressive. Mad. It's crazy. Okay, I'm safe. I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm okay. I'm safe. tell me that a field sobriety test would like result in arrest. That's crazy. He's like fully able to do it.
waiting for him right now. I'm doing the questionnaire. I'm gonna start it. Yeah, he said to do that, and at the end of it, start it. Nah, Alright, man, I'm going to read off a few things for you, okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Said you've been arrested for driving while intoxicated, NJSA 39450. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing and determining alcohol content. A record of taking the breath samples, including test results, will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you. After you provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right, at your own expense, to have a person or a physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you'll be issued a separate summons for refusal. The court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated. If the court finds you guilty of refusal, you'll be subject to various penalties, including a license revocation up to 20 years, a fine up to $2,000, installation of the ignition interlock, and referral to Intoxicated Driver Resource Center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you are found guilty. You have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing. Even if you agree to take the test but then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you for refusal to submit breath testing. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit the samples of your breath? Just a yes or no.
So if I ask for an attorney,
It's just a yes or no answer.
is it?
Yes, it's just a yes or no answer.
I don't. Is it like you and
Okay,
me?
it's
Hello.
Yes, it's a yes or no answer. It's if you said no, then it's a refusal.
So is it, if I say no, it's a refusal.
Then you're getting charged for. I guess when I read it, I can read it over again if you want.
No,
to.
you and me. It's a refusal to what?
You get samples, and then you get your separate charge for that and ticket.
So you get a separate charge for refusing.
You get breath samples. Correct. It's just a yes or no answer. That's just.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Do you understand how that's confusing? Yeah.
Like I said, I just read off. If you want me to read it again for you,
No, I get it, but
Okay.
I hope you understand how that's confusing and also unfair.
I can read this other part. So, your answer is not acceptable. The law requires that you submit samples of your breath testing. If you do not answer or answer within other than yes, I will charge you with refusal. Now I ask you again, do you want to submit breath
If
testing?
you charge someone with refusal,
Like I said, it's just a yes or no answer. That's because if you don't answer yes, then you will be charged with refusal.
so I'm sorry, I just want clarity. Being charged with refusal means what?
You're getting a separate charge, and you're getting charged with DWI.
So both.
Correct.
So if you just say yes, you're not.
Getting charged with refusal. Correct.
Fine.
Yes.
Sure.
It's yes or no.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so now we're going to start the 20-minute observation. Do you mind opening your mouth to see if there's anything inside your mouth? Lift your tongue up. Your tongue up.
I don't know.
Like up to the sky? There you go. Okay. Alright. I'm going to start my 20 minutes now. It is 10:22.
Cool.
So you can't like burp, throw up, or anything like that. It's just you can't put your hands to your face. Okay. Then we have to restart the whole 20 minutes. You do. Okay.
Is it just sitting here with you?
Yep.
Cool.
That's how it works.
Do you have, can I have water?
Not right now. Once you finish all the testing, we'll get you water, okay?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Can you understand how this is, like, scary as fuck?
I understand it's nothing scary in your eyes.
Like, this is terrifying.
We have to do our job. That's,
I absolutely understand it. I family support authority, all this stuff. Not trying to, like,
no, I know.
you know, I get it. You're doing your job.
It's just
It's like I slid off the road, and then it was like,
yeah,
there was
you got
like
to see yours.
everyone in my fucking face, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know what just fucking happened. And I get it.
No,
You're doing your
listen,
job.
yeah,
You're keeping
I understand.
everyone safe. I
We
get
make
it.
sure you're okay first. That's our main concern at first.
Yeah.
We didn't want an ambulance or anything like that. We still.
Well, I don't
gotta
want an
check it.
ambulance because you and I both know that's expensive as hell.
It doesn't cost anything, like I said.
It does.
We explained to you it doesn't cost anything.
I feel like you can't trust them. It's really hard to like trust authority nowadays. Unfortunately,
I understand.
not your problem, but in the eyes of a lot of people who are just like struggling, it's like, who do you trust? You know? Okay. So this is just like an observation period.
Yeah, just 20 minutes that we're just sitting here. So after that, we'll start the testing. There's another officer that's going to be doing the testing,
Okay.
and you will be here shortly, and then we'll go from there. And then we're going to do breath samples and all that good stuff.
Cool. All that fun stuff. Yeah. Do you normally just sit in silence, or I'm very like awkward.
No,
as
well, me
fuck.
too. So
Me too. Like I'm
No,
very
yeah, I
like
got
I'm
you.
like I can't just do
it's
that.
whatever you want to do.
Do you have a favorite band?
Favorite band?
I'm just trying. I'm honestly
No,
just
listen,
trying to
I-
like make
More of a-
conversation because it's
Yeah, don't touch your face. I'm sorry. I'm a '70s guy. I like Leonard Skinner. and
Leonard
stuff
Skinner.
Like that.
cool. Have you heard the band called Can?
Yeah.
C-A-N.
Can't Heat? No, I know Can't Heat.
I actually I worked for a production agency that was based in Lambertville, and they did the Sourland Music Festival,
Oh, nice.
which I'm sure you're.
Yeah.
Can Heat did it one year, and I
No
like
way.
helped them like
wow.
set up shit.
It's awesome. It's really cool.
Crazy dudes. Yeah. I'm just trying to make
No, I got you. What's your favorite band?
favorite band.
Yeah.
I really like. Do you like Rancid? Do you like Tim Armstrong?
I'm old school kind of guy. I'm young, but
Beatles?
nah, of course I know Beatles. But
Favorite album? Don't say Abbey Road. Don't say Abbey Road.
I don't even know, honestly. I'm not like a huge Beatles fan, but I obviously know the Beatles.
I'm trying to make this like fun for you and me.
No, yeah, I understand.
Sorry.
Listen,
I
20 minutes is a long time.
I recognize you're doing your job. It's just,
No, like I said, I'm not trying to be. I don't know if I was
No.
disrespectful anyway. I'm not going to be most respectful. I can
No,
be.
it's scary. I
Listen,
hope you understand this is like
10%. I 100%.
scary for me.
100%.
Like this is something I've never even gotten like a fucking like traffic violation.
Like I said, so once this is over with, you're not going to be locked in jail. Don't touch your face. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
So-
think it's like a
No,
thing.
no, I got you. So you're not going to be lodged in jail. So you're going to have this is going to be at most hour and a half maybe, and then you're going to call someone. They're going to pick you up, and then you're free. You just get, it's in the state of New Jersey, it's just tickets.
Right,
So,
but it's not just tickets, is it?
Yes, it's tickets.
So
you're gonna have a court date.
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
That's just. So I slid on ice or whatever. All I knew is like I was up in the air.
Yeah.
And my airbags were deployed, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
So then people pulled over. I couldn't even get out, obviously.
No, I know.
Like saw my car.
Yeah, we got to call. Let's say we got to call for it. So.
Yeah. No, that's a commute I drive every day. Every day of my life. Like, well, not every day of my life. 3 days out of the week. I drive. Whatever.
Do the 20 minutes right now.
How you doing?
Hello, officer. How are you?
Good.
What time did we start it?
10:22. Yeah, I did all this good stuff I was gonna fill out. And the rest of it, I did. I just read
Can
it
you
all.
just do me favors on your out for me? A little stuff on the tongue. Okay. Nothing around.
I hope not.
When she got to the question that you asked, what was her response?
At first, a little hesitant, then said yes after.
Okay.
But I explained everything to her. And then,
But y'all know, right? You gotta ask.
what's up?
You gotta ask, right?
That's what.
Like if you're.
It's all kind of like regimented. So there's a certain order we have to follow. So right now it's what they call a 20-minute observation period. So we just have to make sure. Have you ever gone through this before? No, first time.
No, it's probably why I'm so awkward asking your.
I know this is awkward.
It's usually
Just
this
like,
is not
what's
the
your
most
favorite
awkward part.
band? Like, what do you like to listen to?
This is a little weird.
It is weird. But I'm sorry that y'all have to go through it too. We have to do it all the time. It sucks. Like all dirty.
You would have to have your driver's license on you, would you?
So it's the
In the
car.
car.
I haven't been reading about it.
Like maybe like my social, if that helps.
This is like a new machine and it has a scanner, so I just need to use a license for the scanner.
Yeah, that's in the car along with my phone and my cigarettes and everything I need to like feel okay right now.
You said you started at 22 after?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get that license.
Yep.
Where's the car? Do you know?
Is that the car?
Did they extract like the license and stuff from the car, or is
That's
it?
what they're gonna grab everything, the phone, all your personal stuff, they'll run it back here. And then once your phone's back here, you make a call, have someone pick you up.
I'm not asking now, but if I need to use the restroom, do I get to do that, or?
Yeah, after.
Get this. You don't have a smart watch on, do you?
No.
No smart watch on. Right. You installed it. Yeah. You don't have a smart watch on.
Court records indicate that on April 9, 2024, Carolyn pleaded guilty to operating under the influence, and the citation for reckless driving was downgraded to careless driving. As a result of her guilty pleas, Carolyn had to spend 12 hours at an intoxicated driver resource center, use an ignition interlock device for 5 months, and pay a total of $640 in fines. The other citation was dismissed as part of a plea agreement.